Right. Hi everybody. So we've got 2 viewers already. That's awesome that you guys are waiting. Myself again, Joel. I'm here doing Wednesdays, and I will be here every week from now on. I'm also going to be taking over Mondays going forward. So hope that's all right with you lot. We've obviously got Superstar Callum here and Maddie on the camera as our tech. Today we do some boccia. I know we've said it previous, and we're going to obviously have to make a few adaptations as we have with everything so far because of limited supplies and limited space. But never mind, boccia is a brilliant sport because it can be played anywhere, and I love it. It's so competitive. I just want to make sure everybody's aware that there is a rainbow. I'm going to kneel again. I like kneeling in the intros. There's a rainbow cup that Sport England are putting on at the moment. Each week will be sort of a different challenge or a different sort of activity, I suppose, revolving around boccia to have a little competition with everyone at home. So this week they're actually doing Skittles. It's called Skittles with a Difference. Online, there's so much information. There's a whole page. We're going to put that on our social medias, etc. So it's all accessible for you guys. You get a few days to practice, and then Friday is the submission day, I believe. But again, it's on the website just to make sure that I'm saying the right things. Everyone submits their scores. Everyone plays against each other, and it's a really fun tournament. So you can see how you compare. We're going to enter as an organisation, so us at Defiant, we're going to play as well, so you can compete against us as well. We can see who's got the better skill in terms of that. Other than that, that's all I had written down to say. So we're going to get started with boccia. Oh, yes, thank you. And it was in association with Active Sussex and REBOOT. So thank you again, you guys. It's brilliant that we can put some for you. Almost got the one. Going forward, we will not. But anyway, warm-ups. Because it's boccia, it's a very sort of stationary sport. I'll go through quick bits you might need today. So we've got with us 6 pairs of socks, okay, to act as boccia balls. Nice and balled up as best you can. We've got 8 cuddlies. You can use anything. You can use a pen. You can use a remote control. Anything. You can just, you haven't put on the floor a cushion. But 8 sort of targets. 8 Builder Bears in Callum's case. And then we've also just got a piece of paper screwed up as our white ball. Okay. So I'll give you just a second to maybe grab some of those bits. You don't necessarily need 6, but 6 is generally the number of one colour in the sport. So half a team, and I'm going to be playing with Callum. So just give you a quick minute. In the meantime, obviously, as I said, you can make adaptations to this if you haven't got socks, which, you know, unless you're just an avid sand or flip-flop wearer throughout the year, then I'm sure you'll have socks. Any sort of thing. You can use cups, you can use chairs if you really want to. You can make them as big or small as you want, as how difficult you want it to be. And then obviously just a bit of paper. If you haven't got paper, anything just around this size, that's a bit different from the other stuff, so you can tell what your objective is when we play boccia. Okay, so with that said, we're going to get going. We're just going to start with some warm-ups, okay? So we're going to start our neck and head, okay? And we're just going to do chin to our chest. I'm going to roll to one side and then roll to the other, making sure we don't go back past our spine. As I said last time, that can cause a bit of damage. Again, guys, if you've got any messages or comments or questions, please feel free to drop us one in the comment box, and Maddie will just alert me to it, and we'll answer that best we can for you. Okay? Have we got one?
Callum has told Callum, but it's actually Loretta, saying, "Smile, Callum. P.S. Mum has hijacked your computer to watch you."
Cool. There you go. Right, so Loretta is tagging along as well. Right, next one. We're going to do some windmills. Okay, so I'm moving forward for this one. We're going to start with nice big circles. Again, showing off our bellies. Oh, Callum's not today. Just me then. Oh, you get your belly out, see?
No.
Oh, no, you're not. You must have wearing a long top.
I've got my Man U top on.
Oh, there we go.
Don't tell Ray.
Yeah, I know. We're going to start a war in the comments now. And the other way. Yeah, thankfully, I'm not big on football, so I don't really have a favourite. Right. Good. And then if you can, try it in opposite ways. There's fooled a few people, you're just not even try it. You can try it. So we'll start with one, nice and slow. And then when it gets here, you're going to go the opposite way. That's it. You're doing it. You did it.
It goes like that.
Okay, brilliant. We're going to also do a few torso twists. All right. This is probably a bit overkill for boccia, but better to be safe than sorry, really, isn't it? So we're just going to twist torso. Is that Ray there or O?
Queen Park Rangers, Joel, always a great choice.
There we go, Ray. If I get into football, my first port of call. I'm sure they're a fantastic team, but as I said, I don't really follow football. Right, excellent. Okay, we're going to get started. Maybe a few wrist circles, just warm up our wrists. Good. Excellent. Okay, Callum. So I need you to take a seat, okay? So we're going to do 1, 2, 3 drills and 2 games today, okay? So I was right. Top man, there we go, excellent. We've got a viewer for life now. So I'm just going to move the camera down.
We've started a bit of a war.
Here we go. We've got a war in the comment section. We've got Charlton coming up. Blimey, Callum's Man U. Right, so this one is called cone hit. So around the football what's going on, you literally all you need to do is just place these anywhere on the ground in front. Sorry, I'll place them. There we are.
There we go.
All right, place your obstacles anywhere in front of you. As I said, this can be played in any space, big or small. That's what's the great thing about boccia. Oh, we've got Pikachu with a scarf on.
Yeah.
I'll show you this one with that, but try and spread them out a bit, guys. I mean, I'm going to add Callum some on the sofa actually as well, because you can have a bit of fun. Boccia's brilliant. You can throw the ball wherever you like. The main rule really is as long as your bum's on the chair. Right, I'm just going to show you all. We've just got a bit of carnage going on, really. We've got some down there. We've got some on the sofa. Okay. Right, so we're going to get started. And on Callum with his 6 shots. Now, yeah, you're going to move back actually. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to try and aim to hit any of our obstacles, okay, with our throws. You can hit more than one in one go. If you hit one of them, I want you to move that toy or object next to yourself to keep it as your score, okay? So Callum's going to start and do a little demonstration for us, and we'll start with me. So you can aim for anything you want, close or far. Oh, he's missed. He's missed. Okay, that's fine. That was a practice. So I want everyone to have 2 practice goes, and then we're going to go. And then if you feel like it, if you have joined in, post your score in the comments, and we'll see who did really well. Off you go. Yeah. Oh, we did touch. Oh, we touched 2. So we high five Cookie Monster, and then we hit Charmander on the feet. So that's brilliant. So as I said, you can't hit 2 in one go. You also, if you want, you can add some height onto the ball. You can throw overarm, underarm. Really, boccia is just such an inclusive sport. You can do it however you like. So we're going to get going now. So we're going to have at least 6 things to throw, and if not, just pick up the one thing you've got and do it again. So that's not an issue. Okay. Right. So Callum, we're going to start. Oh, we got one. We got Hulk. So Hulk's going to come sit next to you. Excellent. So Callum's on 1. And again. Oh, blocked by the other ball, so it doesn't count. Oh, straight on the head of Cookie Monster. Thank you, Maddie. Right, that's 2. We've got 4 left. No, 3 left. Sorry, I can't count. 3 left. Right, they're a bit spread out, a bit tricky. Oh, yeah, we attacked the. Is that a Stegosaurus?
He's spiky.
He's something-saurus, isn't he?
You think he's
You think he's Saurus?
No, it's called spiky.
Sorry, spiky. Beautiful throw into Pikachu. Can't see him, he's off camera, but he's right here. Okay. Right, and we've got final throw for Callum. Oh, fantastic. Brilliant. Can we put something in the comments?
We can.
Right, shall we put Callum's scores and we can see how everyone's going? So, how many did you get, Cal?
4, 5.
This one as well?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Can you put 5 in there for us, Maddie?
Yeah,
and then if anyone else had a go, chuck your score in, because we're going to have another go, and we're going to see if you can beat it, okay? So we're going to put these up. Again, you can make these easier or harder if you like. If that was a bit easy for you, I suggest try to make it a bit more challenging. If that was too hard, make it easier. It's a great thing about this. Right, and I'm also going to keep Bowser right in the corner here. If you hit Bowser, I'll give you 2 points.
Oh.
So that's a good idea as well, guys.
Bowser's the bonus.
If you want to, like we've done, we put a caddy right in the corner, up high, okay. And if Callum hits that one, it's worth 2 points. So give that one for yourself as well. A nice challenging one, okay, to really push yourself. Right, have we got any scores yet or not yet?
Ray says let's see. So I think he's going to be playing.
Oh, Ray
now.
might. Excellent. Okay, that's fine. No worries. Right, here we go then, Cal. You're gonna play against yourself. Oh my! Oh, he's got a triple. You have to let me know if anyone beats that. He hit Hulk onto Cookie Monster, straight into the bowl. Excellent throw from Callum. Look on the floor, buddy. Oh, you're gonna hold him?
Yeah.
Oh, see, he's confident now. He doesn't even need to put him down. Oh, straight into the spiky. No, I'm pretty sure it's a Stegosaurus.
I think he is.
But my dinosaur knowledge is not as good as my boccia knowledge. So
I got 4.
You've got 4. Excellent. You're doing well already. Oh, I tried the Bowser. Just missed. Oh, I'm not giving that. Sorry, don't think it touched.
Hang it.
Come on. Concentrate. Slow throw. Oh, straight into Bowser. Super throw. So I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you a cushion to symbolise 2 points, okay? Super throw. So we've already beaten ourselves. Now, Cal, what you do is really, when you throw, get low to the floor and just concentrate. Beautiful. Beautiful. We had 2 more. So in that round alone, we did a 3 hit in one go, a 2 hit, and we hit the challenge shot. So let's count our score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes.
8. Super. So that means you've got more than the balls you had. That's fantastic. Fantastic. So, hey, do you want to plug that in the comment section just in case? Right, what's the time? 10 past. Okay, we'll move on now. So, we're going to do a similar game. So, if you are joining in, guys, or if you're just watching to see Callum in action, then that's fine. But if you are joining in, then what I want you to do is keep those obstacles out, whatever they may be. All right. You might want to just randomise them a bit, spread them about a bit. But we're going to be playing a similar game. It's more of a progression than a different one. Okay. But Dave looking very sleepy in there. Right. We're going to add 2 up here. They're only worth 1 point this time.
Okay.
All right. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me find.
One's there, one's there. Need a red dinosaur.
Red dinosaur.
There.
Do you mean charm? Oh, red dinosaur. Okay.
Stay still.
Right. So this time, same thing. We're playing cone hit still. But what you got to do with this one, and again, guys, if you don't have a chair or a smaller space, feel free to sit on the floor. You can stand up since it's at home. We're just practicing. But obviously, if you go and join in at an actual boccia event, you'll be asked to sit down because that's one of the main rules. We've got a comment.
Ray says, rush the first attempt, fewer target, but in a narrow hole, 4.
4. Excellent. Well done, Ray. But sadly, Callum has bested you on that one. So you have to keep trying. Because I'm sure he'll hold that over you. He's already sticking his tongue out at you. So I can't control the rudeness going on right now. But, Ray, redemption time, okay? So
he says, had to pick up my own socks. Where's my second person?
Oh, sorry. We'll send them round, Ray. They'll be round in a few minutes. Right. So, what we're going to do that. But, again, Ray, great fitness. You know, we're getting moving. You know, so keeping that cardio going. But, same game, but we're going to go for the sky this time. So, you can't touch the floor. All right, because in boccia there's a few situations where you want to get over a ball in front of you and you want to land straight on top. So this is really good for getting practice for that. So what we've got to do is we've got to try and throw it up in the air and hit one of our obstacles before it touches the floor. Mine touched the floor and then hit, so it doesn't count. Let's see if Callum can do it. You get 1 practice. Super. So Callum's nailed that. Much better than me. Do you want to be the coach?
No.
No? Okay. Right. Thought about it. Right. Okay. So we're going to go now for real. We got the 6 socks. If you don't, that's fine. Oh, superstar. If you don't have 6 socks, that's fine. Just do it again. And as Ray's doing, pick up your socks and keep playing. Oh, 2 for 2. Well done. Here we go. Number 3 shot. Ah, super. Super, super, super. There we go, Cap. Right, tell you what, I'm going to get you. If you don't want to rush other people, you're going to pick up your socks now, okay? Your cuddlies, okay?
Yeah.
Here we go. Super, you touched Dragon's foot. I saw it. You're going to pick him up? Oh, yeah. Super stuff. I can hold your score if you want. That's what I'll do.
You can't hold
So remember, just nice, slow. Try and release a bit later. Or
Ow.
touch the floor. If you prefer a bit of a dart throw, you can do that.
No.
You like in the underarm at the moment?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember, guys, obviously be careful, depending on what you're throwing and what you're hitting and where you are of the objects around you. Because if you throw and break something, I'm sure someone won't be happy. You did get you got his tail. I'm not picking it up. You're picking it up. Right, is that all of them?
Yeah.
So, yeah, as I was saying, just be careful of the space around you, guys. So, how many did we get, Cal?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent.
Yeah, I missed one.
So, man, if you can chuck that in the comments, let's see if how Ray did on that one. Ray, obviously, if you've not got 6 pairs of socks there, you might have one you love and just wash it every day. I don't know. You might be barefoot at the moment. Who knows? But obviously, just keep going until you have those 6 goes, or have 3 and double your score if it was a good score. Be a bit cheeky like that. I don't mind it. Right. I'll do it next time. Okay, we are racing away. So, Callum, one more go.
Yeah.
Oh, we get his funky socks out. Jealous of my ones yesterday. No, touch the floor first. Good try though, buddy. Ah! So the great thing about boccia, guys, you can play so many games, and it's actually working on your throw. Well done, you got to pick it up, Cal. It's actually working on your throw, your accuracy, your skill level with boccia without even realising. Have a bit of fun. Very competitive. Oh yeah, I'll give it that.
Tail.
Yeah. And it's something that Cal, you played at home, as we're showing with anything, and it's actually gets very, very competitive when you start playing the actual sport. So follow along today when we go on to it, and I'm sure you and some families or friends can have some great fun.
Ray says he got 6 from 6 with targets in a line.
Ooh, very well done, Ray.
No.
I'll give you 3 claps.
No.
That's all you get, though. What do you get? What did we get last time? 4.
You got 5.
5. So Cal, Ray beat you that time.
Oh no!
Oh no! Okay. Right. So how many did we get this time?
3.
3. Oh my
Yeah,
word.
I've gone for the
Well,
4.
you're challenging yourself, so I can allow that then. Excellent. So we got 3 that time, Ray. Easy swoop in for you here if you're going for another turn. What we've got next? We've got King of the Hill. Okay, now this one you can either play 2-player or 1, and you can play against yourself. So I'm going to make this really hard for us, Callum. I'm going to steal one of these chairs. So what I would suggest, guys, you can just do this
Oh no.
on the floor, okay, with a pillow. All right, so you can put a pillow on the floor. So imagine it's on the floor, and that's your target, okay? But to make it easier for the camera, we're going to do it onto this. All right, I might actually put a pillow on it to try and convince the socks to stop, because I don't think they will. All right, so don't worry about the cuddlies. We'll get those out of the way so they're not distracting anybody. Right, where's all our socks, Cam?
Yeah.
We still got 6, yeah?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right, we're missing one. This is the problem with boccia sessions. You do lose balls all the time. So you got to have a key
I've got
now.
a spare down here.
I'm missing.
Oh, look. Super socks.
Oh, fancy.
Super socks. Right, we'll find. Oh, they're right here, you Nana.
Oh,
Look like the bag, didn't they?
yeah.
That's what it was. Thank you for the socks, Maddie. Right. Okay, so. I don't need a chair. Actually, I'll grab a chair.
Oh, Ray got 3 from 6 using pens as targets.
Oh, Callum. Nice, you hit pens. That's a very tricky. Ray, well done for challenging yourself. Right, let's go here. Okay, so King of the Hill, guys, just making sure we're sort of on time. If you're playing with 2 people, make sure that you're level, okay, and make sure there's enough space in between you to throw your socks.
Do you want Charmander or Bulbasaur? Not Bulbasaur, Blastoise.
Blastoise, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you need the white?
Hmm?
Do you need the white one?
What one? No.
Not yet.
So, King of the Hill, okay, we are going to try. I've done this at a few box sessions. It's quite a laugh because it's very hard. And when people do it, there's an eruption around the room. So, Callum, if we make it, we've got to erupt. All right? Okay. So, your objective here, excuse me, is to throw your ball or sock onto the platform or the pillow and try and get it to stay. Okay? Very much like King of the Hill. All right? What we will try that way first. If it's too hard, I've got an adaptation in mind. So, let's give it a Callum, you can start. And we get to stop on top. So this really challenges your distance and your power. Oh, that's too soft. Callum's too hard. But like Goldilocks here, isn't it? Oh, I thought that was it. No, I'm too soft again. Oh, there we go.
Amanda, you failed me.
Oh, did you get any?
No.
Okay, that's fine. So we're going to pick up our socks. So pick up your socks, guys. If you managed it, let us know in the comments, because as you can see, it's very hard. So, since it's so hard, we're going to make it a little easier. What we've got to try and do is knock off the target now.
Yep.
Okay? Do you want to start on me?
You can start.
Okay, so I'm going to go for a bit of a power throw here. Oh, over the top. Okay, here comes Callum. Oh, no. Oh, bounced off it. Oh, my word, Callum's going crazy. Oh, I touched it. Oh, so Callum did it there. He won. And what would happen there, if we had more socks, Callum, we would have then placed Callum's sock on top because he's the king of the hill. Or the queen. You know, I don't know if there's any ladies or girls out there watching along as well. Right, okay, we're going to do one more round this because it's a nice quick one.
My name, nah.
Oh, that's one more.
Yeah, I'm not.
Ah! Right,
Yeah, I've got Rangers.
okay. Callum, since you're the reigning champ, you can start. Oh, you touched it, but didn't knock it off, did you?
No.
Right, here we go. Ah! Oh, superstar. Okay, so Callum's king of the hill. Here we go. Ah, no. Oh. No! Oh, so Callum is just much better at this one than me. Right, okay. What have we got next?
That's that.
Distance practice. Okay, that takes a bit of setup. And a game of boccia and a cool down 10 minutes. Okay, yeah, we're going to move on, guys. But again, all this stuff, feel free to take and use at home or wherever you are, because boccia is such an inclusive sport. I haven't had anyone at any session yet who couldn't join in. So it's really, really good for that purpose and getting everyone involved. Right, next we're going to work on our distance control, okay? And this is why we needed the 8 markers, really. So I'm going to just pan this down a little bit, okay? And what we're going to do is I'm going to try and colour match our markers, okay? So what we're going to imagine, we're going to set up markers either side. If you haven't got this many, 1 will be fine. So don't worry about 2, just 1, because we're creating an imaginary line, okay? So we're placing them probably about a stride's distance apart, maybe a bit smaller. So as you can see, and you've got to imagine we're making sort of a ladder or a grid all the way up with sections in, okay? And we're going to name those sections. Have we got 9 teddies?
Yeah.
When did the secret one sneak in?
Okay. Take back the donut same.
What? It's all right. You can shut up here.
Yeah, you can chill.
Ray says the other one was a lot harder and that he got 0-0.
Yeah, see, I wasn't very good at that one, Ray, so
It's
that's absolutely fair. It is hard. Kind of just to show off, that's what it is. Right, so let's move this chair out of your way, buddy. You're going to come straight back to... Actually, I'm going to need that in a bit, so leave it there. You want this chair because you're left-handed? Yeah. Keep that away. Okay. So what we're going to do is, you can see on the floor here, guys, this is our first marker down here. So this is number 1. Okay. Then the second one, number 2. Then we've got number 3 here, and then just off camera, number 4. So what we're looking at is section number 1, which is before the markers, in this gap 2, in this gap 3, and in this gap 4. Okay. If that doesn't make sense, please drop us a message and I will try and explain better. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to work our way up to practice our power. Okay. So I'm going to say number 1, Callum, and you've just got to get to stop before that line. Okay. So should you move back a little bit for me? Excellent. I tell you what, the gap in the middle is going to be number 1. Okay. So your first gap between the 2 objects is going to be number 1. Okay.
So 3 sections.
So it's going to be 4, 1 past the last one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So give me a go. So throw in between Bowser and that. Perfect. Okay. So as you can see, it's landed in the middle of these markers here. Okay. So that's section 1. So we've made that. We're going to move on to section number 2, which is then just past Hulk. Oh, not quite. So we go again. That's absolutely fine. Brilliant. Yeah. So we've now made it into section number 2, which is in here. He's done really well. And what we can do, the great thing about this one is because Callum threw a bit softer, he now knows, okay, I'm going to throw a bit harder and it will then go further into the desired section. Right, you do, don't you? So now we're going quite far. You need to get in between Bulbasaur and Charmander. He does it. Superstar. And then the last one all the way past it. Well done. Okay, so see if you guys can do that whole section. So all 4 sections with your 6 goes. Let me know if you can. Callum's obviously done it. We're going to do 1 more. Okay. So hopefully you were playing along with us. All right. We're going to go again. This time I'm going to give out random sections. So I'll give you guys just a second to compose yourself. We can just do some feet wiggling. Yeah. Not finger wiggling. Right, so I'm sure that was entertaining for you all. Right, I hope you all catched up. So we're going to give you random sections now. Yeah. So we're going to start. This is the tricky thing here because he can't work up. He can't just gradually increase his power. He's got to learn that muscle memory. This is what's such a great exercise for boccia. So Callum, we're going to go for section number 4. So a big throw to start us off. Oh, not quite. Okay. Nearly though. We're going to go for section number 1. So the one closest here. Perfect. So that's 1 point. Section number 3. So you guys can copy the same sections or randomize it as you like, but don't go from 1 to 2 or 3 to 4 or 4 to 3. Try and create a different sort of a decent gap between your throws.
23 or greater than 1.
Should we go for 1?
Yeah.
Go for 1. Super. Is that 2 or 3? I think it's 2, isn't it?
2 is Hulk and 3 is Cookie Monster.
No, but I mean, how many have you got right so far? 2 or 3?
1 and 2.
2, yeah. That's
No, yeah, 2.
2, yeah. Excellent. So we're going to go for number 3 now. Good. Okay, I'm going to break my own rule because otherwise we're never going to get to number 2. So we're going to go for number 2. Super. So that was 4 out of 6.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good start. All right. Now, just because we're running out of time, we're going to have to move on. But again, if you're at home, feel free to practice one so that when everybody's out of lockdown, you can then go turn up to your local boccia and absolutely destroy the competition. Well, that's probably not the best thing to say. You want to all have fun and join in.
Yeah.
So that's much better to say, not destroy the competition. Right. What do we want next? Game of boccia. Excellent. So we're going to get rid of all our obstacles now, okay, guys? And this depends on where's our paper ball, Chris?
Over there. You buried it.
Callum, did you bury it?
No, I did.
You did. Right. Okay. So you want to come back to your target here, your white piece of paper. All right. You're going to put it on the floor. All right. I'm going to put it difficult. Actually, no. Sorry. We're going to roll this out. We'll do it properly. We're not going to place it on the floor. You can see Dave there, chilling in his cage. Right. So you split these up how you want. Because we've got 6, we're going to take 3 each. Okay. If you're on your own, that's absolutely fine. Give it a go along with us and see how many you can get. How many times you can sort of get closer to the white ball than your previous throw. Okay, so we're going to start. Callum's going to start. All right. So he gets to throw it out in front of him. You don't want to go too crazy. You want to try and stay away from edges, but you also don't want it too close. Perfect throw. Okay. So as you can see, it's Maddie. Could you move it down just a tad so we can get that white in there?
It's in there.
Oh, cool. Right, so Callum, you get to start because you started by throwing it. So again, guys, if you've got a friend at home or someone at home that wants to play with you, split up your socks and have a go each. And the way boccia works is because Callum's thrown and he's closest to the white ball, I now get to go. Okay, so I'm going to give it a go now. Try and get closer. Oh, I am. So now it goes back to Callum. So it's similar to golf in the fact that whoever's furthest, yeah. So whoever's furthest away gets to go. All right. You can also knock on your socks. You can do it. You can jump over the top. That's why we were practicing all those things. All right. And as I said, this is just a quick intro into it. And if anyone has any more questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them. So drop us a message. So Callum is closer. All right. You have to keep your bum on your chair when you're going, but you can get up in between points to see who's closer. And yeah, I'm going to allow Callum that. So my options here, I can either try throw it up and over and land on top of the paper so it's nice and close, or I can push my sock, which is the grey one, close to the white so it's closer than Callum's. I could also try and knock Callum's out, but we're going to go for mine. Yeah, maybe. What are we saying, Maddie?
I think they're about even.
They are a bit, aren't they? Okay. Mine might be a smidgen closer because of the fray from the sock, so I'm going to take it. What? Callum, off you go. Oh, brilliant idea. So you can actually move the white ball out of screen. Not out of screen, sorry. You can move it. I'm going to bring it back just so you guys can see what we're doing still. But you can literally move anything with the ball in boccia. So Callum's would have been closer, so we're going to say Callum's close to my go. I'm trying to get close. Yeah. You got any more on it?
No, I don't.
Oh, that's a shame. Good thing I moved it closer so it's easy for me, wasn't it? Yeah. Right, so we'll do one more game and then a quick cool down, guys. We're actually on time today. You see, give me a few weeks to get into the swing of things. So I've been lazy and not been doing anything.
That's Pikachu.
Okay. I'm going to start this time just in the thing of fairness. Sometimes if the way of throwing is confusing, which it can be at first, then just alternate throws if it's easier. Have we got a comment there?
Yeah, Ray says, fun event, simple for most people at home and great for kids. Thanks so much.
Exactly.
And then Loretta also commented, coming up as Callum, saying, once we are safe to come out to play again, hopefully we will see some new faces at our weekly boccia sessions.
Yeah, as I said, boccia is super fun, guys. Okay, really easy to set up. You can do it in any space. We go out to different care homes. We've been to different activity centres. As you can see, we're playing in our living room. Oh, good throw from Callum.
I win there.
You did, yes. And now I go. Boccia is such a great sport. Oh, yes, straight through. Oh, good. So you see Callum there knocked all of the socks out the way. Natural boccia, it's all colour coded, so it's nice and easy to follow. And you work generally in teams. You can play, depending on how many balls you've got. I've had 14 people. It's not sort of regulations, but you can do it. Everybody has a go each, and it's great fun to get everyone involved, and it really gets people going, and it can be the highlight of some people's week. Oh, beauty! And but I never get to play, so that's why I'm quite excitable today, because I don't normally get to play. I just stand around and pick up balls. Come on, last throw. Big moment, Cal. Last throw of the day.
There.
Whoa, wait, whose? Oh, was yours the black sock? I think you're closer.
Was that a black sock?
Yeah, because I had the frey sock, didn't I?
Yeah, that one in Tom.
Cal, we're going to do a sudden shoot now.
Last
Okay,
one.
so Maddie, do you want to chuck the white ball for us somewhere? You get one throw, and then we're going to do some cool downs. Okay, It's been set. Do you want to stop me?
Yeah.
Here we go. That's a great throw, but I'm just going to steamroll it. Here we go. Oh no! Okay, so Callum is closer. Callum takes the win and is our household's champion of boccia today. All right, I'm sure we've got a few more champions out there, and I'm sure Ray and whoever else is joining in will give Callum a run for his money. But what we did, you can be seated for these, you can be standing up, absolutely fun. We're going to stand up, yeah, because that's where we are now. So, because we only worked on our arms, really, if you got up and moved your legs, brilliant, but I don't think we did too much excessive stuff on our legs. So, again, our necks should be fine. We're going to do a quick one, so we're just going to pull our head to the side, just like that. Just going to do 12 seconds. But again, thank you guys for joining in. It certainly makes it more bearable than just talking to myself, because I know there is some people out there listening, and I certainly enjoy it. I've worked hacks, so I'm glad that we can reach you guys and provide a little bit of, I suppose, if nothing else, entertainment for half an hour a day. We'll be back Mondays for another. I think it's a mellow Monday, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're going to hug ourselves nice and tight. The great thing about stretches as well is once you know a few, you can do your whole body and do the same ones again and again. Because as long as you're reaching all the important bits that you've used that day, then you're golden. Looks like my head's just been an egg on my arms there, doesn't it? And the other way. But cooling down and warm-ups are one of the most important parts of any workout, any exercise, especially obviously depending on your age and what pre-existing conditions you may have. You know, you've got to make sure you warm up and cool down as your muscles will be screaming at you. Thank you, Callum. Obviously, try and keep still for this one because we're cooling down. It's a static stretch, nice and still and holding a position. Okay, we're going to do two more. I'll go for this one slowly because it's a bit more complex. So arm out in front, across your body, keeping it straight, so don't bend that arm. And then you're going to come in front and tuck it in just like that. Good stuff. Really good stuff.
Pretty straight.
Pretty straight. Yeah. Good. And then the other way. All right, almost there, guys. Thank you for watching throughout. I can't think of anything else I need to say. All right, last one, we're going to do a tricep stretch. So, Callum, you're going to face the camera. I'm going to face away from the camera. Okay, so we reach behind to our opposite. I go for my shoulder blade. All right, you then come up, grab your elbow, and you pull that towards your head. All right, because I've got a big head, my head normally hides my elbow. And that's when I know I'm doing it right. Make sure it's not too tight for you and the stretch doesn't hurt, as with all of them. Okay. And then the other way, boccia is also good as well. I mean, boccia's obviously very low intensity sport, so pretty much any age can play it, any ability. And you don't necessarily need a warm up and a cool down for boccia. Obviously, it's good to warm up, cool down with anything you're doing, as it keeps your muscles nice and happy and fresh. But all in all, yes, Maddie.
Loretta has commented Rainbow Cup, but obviously she wasn't watching from the start because you already covered that one.
Yeah, so we'll go over that again. Probably a good point to anyway, in case anyone did miss it. There's a very, very cool thing coming up. It's actually started Monday. Sport England through Boccia are doing an online tournament called the Rainbow Cup. Each week they're putting out a different challenge. This week is what they call it, Skittles with a Difference. Okay, all the information's on their site, and it's just a fun little challenge. So you can practice up until Friday, which is 2 days away. Wednesday today, yeah, 2 days away. And then I believe Friday you have to submit the score. But double check the website. We'll put it on our social media with a link so you guys can go straight to it. It's got all the information. Should be fun. We're joining in as Defiant Sports as an organisation, so hopefully we'll get similar scores or pair up, or we'll see how we go. But with that said, guys, thank you for tuning in again. It's been myself, Joel, Callum, Maddie from Defiant. Stay safe, and we'll see you Monday.